Hello, I am Deepak Gupta at PatentYogi with weekly patent news, a show that provides quick updates on the recent activity in the patent world. Last week, GOP Congressman Dana Rohrabacher said the proposed patent reform is killing the right to invent. Many of my colleagues, without understanding the legislation's impact, will soon vote on H.R. 9, a misnamed patent reform, also dubbed pro-innovation, that is anything but. In reality, it deforms our patent system beyond recognition. He added that the target of the reforms is not the much-hyped patent trolls. They are a minuscule matter. What's at stake is average Americans' constitutional right to own what they've created. We're really up against corporate lawyers acting like ogres, devouring the little guy's innovative accomplishments. The Senate Judiciary Committee unanimously voted to approve the nomination of Michelle K. Lee as director of the USPTO, sending her on to the full Senate for a confirmation vote. Ranking Member Patrick Leahy said, "This position has been vacant for more than 2 years, which is far too long for an office that is so important to our nation's innovators. Ms. Lee has strong bipartisan support and I hope her confirmation will be taken up swiftly on the Senate floor." A few weeks back, we reported about SAWS, the controversial covert system used by USPTO for delaying controversial or inconvenient patents. We also suggested that this story was right for an episode on the Late Night Tonight with John Oliver. Now, USPTO has decided to scrap the system. Upon careful consideration, the USPTO has concluded that the SAWS program has only been marginally utilized and provides minimal benefit. Many kinds of patent applications were reported under SAWS, with examples ranging from a suicide machine to race-based diagnostics, as well as broad categories such as smartphones. Moving on to the courtroom section, and more bad news for Apple this week. Apple and Ericsson have locked horns over patents recently. It started when Apple claimed in a lawsuit that Ericsson was demanding excessive royalties for its standard essential patents. Last week, Ericsson raised the stakes by suing Apple for infringing on 41 of its patents that are used in iPhones and iPads. Further, Ericsson has filed additional complaints with the United States International Trade Commission, seeking to block Apple's mobile devices from being imported into the United States until the patent issue had been resolved. Last week, Smart Flash won a $533 million jury verdict against Apple. This week, Smart Flash sued Apple again. They are using the same patents for the new suit, but now they are targeting Apple devices that were not included in the previous case, such as the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus and the iPad Air. Apple is all set to lose this case as well. Patent filings of the EPO grew by 3.1% in 2014, hitting a new record high of over 274,000. With over 35% received from EPO and 26% patents received from the United States. Samsung was the biggest patent filer, while maximum patents were filed in the field of medical technology. EPO President Battistelli said, "Demand for patent protection in Europe has been growing steadily, and is up for the 5th year in a row. Europe continues to strengthen its key role as a global hub of technology and innovation for a growing number of companies from around the world." Natco Pharma, the Indian drug maker that had earlier challenged Gilead Sciences' patent claims for the Hepatitis C treatment, has now signed a licensing agreement with the Gilead Sciences. The deal allows Natco to make and sell generic versions of Sovaldi in 91 developing countries. With the agreement in place, Natco won't challenge the patent. While, at EPO, patent oppositions to high-priced Gilead Hepatitis C drug have piled up. There are now as many as 10 oppositions filed against the Gilead's patent on sofosbuvir. If the patent is successfully challenged, this could bring down the cost of drug from $84,000 to $100 for a 12-week course. Nobel laureate for economics Joseph Stiglitz has strongly argued against the United States' pressure on India's intellectual property regime. Stiglitz, along with his colleagues Dean Baker and Arjun Jadhav, spoke on the controversial issue of patents and public interest in India. He said, India has already increased patent protection on medicines by acceding to TRIPS. Greater IP protection for medicines would, we fear, limit access to life-saving drugs and seriously undermine the very capable indigenous generics industry that has been critical for people's well-being in not only India but other developing countries as well. Thanks for liking and sharing the video. Please subscribe to our channel by clicking the big red button to receive updates on new videos published every week. If you are viewing this on a mobile device, please find the subscription link in the description below. Until next time, keep innovating and keep patenting. Here are some unique design patents from France. Dolphin themed lingerie. Try to find the dolphin. Scarf with a print of Shroud of Turin. Mice carrying bowls.